Alright, check this out, guys. I just got myself a glue gun. Now, this glue gun comes with various colors, if you guys can see that. For actually, for if you're gonna paste something together and maybe you want to disguise some of the color, they give you extra ones, you know. But this is the traditional ones, alright? It's a glue gun. And this is pretty much the handle, right? And you just turn it on and it just automatically starts rolling in here, right? Now the charging station is type C. So today we're actually gonna use it because I want to put some slime in here and make it kind of like slimy, all right? But before we do that, we're gonna paint some of it and make sure that this is charged too, all right? Because once you put it in there, it starts heating up automatically when you push of a button, right? So just be aware that you have to charge it fully charged. So out of the box, you don't pretty much have to do anything. It comes with all the stuff that you have. Now, the only thing you're gonna need is more glue when you finish doing your projects. Now, Halloween's around the corner, cosplay's around. You know, we're gonna start doing our own costumes. This is perfect. I'm gonna start actually gluing stuff together too, because I got a helmet I gotta glue together, and other stuff I gotta do. So I'm going to start using this one more often now these days. So I'm glad I got this because it's going to be necessary. And today we're just going to actually add glue just coming out here. And then we're going to do some cosplay down the line. We use this again, but it's pretty neat. Let's go ahead and use it. So we're going to start our projects. We have two little projects. We need to glue this together in here. All right. Wow. We need to put this in here. Don't with wood, it doesn't match real good with crazy glue, so I'm gonna have to do this. And to turn it on, I forgot to tell you guys, it's not on buttons here. So we're gonna load it up, turn it on, hold the button down, 1 2 3, it starts blinking. When it stops blinking, that means it's ready, right? So right now it's gonna heat up. We're gonna give it a couple minutes, and we're gonna do two projects if we can. We're gonna do this one here, this one, and here, this one. It's ready to go. So let's go ahead and do that. So now all you got to do is glue it. So let's go ahead and glue it. Push it in. You got to squeeze it. Wait for it. Let's go start pushing it. Just, you got to wait, right? There it goes. You ran out, you always have some more. How simple it is. Put another one in there. Alright, that's good enough. Make sure it goes in there. There it goes. There it goes. So make sure I glue all the edges too. You guys can see I got it glued there. So it's perfectly glued. Alright. So that's one project. It's good. We're gonna let this dry up. Now we're gonna start the next one. This one's a little tricky because we want it to actually drip down. So we're gonna add an excessive one. Alright. So I'm gonna add, and I only done this once, and then drip it down. Drip it, drip it, drip it, drip it, drip it. Shake it around. Drip effect. I'm gonna do it lower. I'm gonna try this again, but lower. Lower it down. Looks beautiful like that. Stop there. We'll cut it off later, but we're gonna add some more. Look at that. If you ever want to do this kind of effects, oh, look at that. Now that is great. This theme, simple. We'll let it cool off. And I think we're done. We're not gonna add the bottom. I was gonna add the bottom, but it looks good. I might cut this one here. It might be too long, but I'm gonna leave it alone, kind of connected to the other one, if you guys can see. So it looks slimy. This way you can do with this thing. This thing is great. Just ooh, that's actually better. Just marry them together like that. Look at that. You wake up at night like this. Ooh wee. Great effect. I just show you some of the stuff that you can do with this gun, this glue gun, and it is great. I mean, some of the stuff, I'm gonna turn it off right now because I'm gonna see if some conserve some battery. Right now, another thing is that it turns off by itself too when it's not used for a while. Right, so if you're not squeezing it or anything, it just turns off by itself. Hold down the button to turn it off. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Turns off. That's it.